everybody. Welcome to Old Economy Village's Meet Belsnickel virtual program. I'm not Belsnickel, I'm Mr. David. Belsnickel was up really late last night and he is still, I think, sound asleep. We're here in the Greenery building and he has a bedroom set up in here. So while Belsnickel sleeps, I want to go over just a few quick things about our program today. First of all, Belsnickel was really happy to find out that you all were interested in meeting him, and so we're going to record today's program so Belsnickel can enjoy it for years to come. So keep your microphones unmuted so we can all yell Belsnickel's name to try to get him awake, okay? Now once Belsnickel shows up, if we can get him awake, go ahead and mute your microphones because Belsnickel is hard of hearing and so we don't want a lot of extra background noise, okay? Now the other thing to keep in mind is Belsnickel loves children, but he can be a real grouch when we get him awake. So he might be really grumpy and almost mean, so don't be scared of him. Eventually when he gets awake, he'll be nice, okay? Now the other thing I wanted to tell you about, we do have another person here today that's off camera, and that is Miss Sarah. And she's kind of running the technical stuff behind the scenes. And so if you have a question or a comment, if you could write it in the chat box, that would be fine. Miss Sarah will be checking on that, okay? The other thing to keep in mind too is that we want you to be able to talk to Belsnickel. So when it comes time for you to interact, you'll need to turn your mic back on so he can hear. Talk nice and loud, so that'll help him. And parents and adults that are watching the program, if your child is kind of soft-spoken or a little bit shy, we ask that you also will speak up so maybe Belsnickel can hear the name, okay? So let's see if we can get Belsnickel awake. I'm going to come over to the door where he sleeps, and I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to help me wake him up, and I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to yell his name, Belsnickel. And then I'm going to knock on the door, and I'll see if we can get him awake, okay? I'm heading over to his bedroom. 1, 2, 3, Belsnickel! I don't hear anything. He must really be out of it. How about we try it again, okay? 1, 2, 3, Belsnickel!
What do you want? What do you want? I'm asleep.
Belsnickel, I told you about the children that want to meet you today.
Oh, the children today. Just a minute, I have to put my mask on.
Okay, Belsnickel is putting his mask on, and I think we got him awake.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you here this morning. And now I see more of you. Okay, Belsnickel, as you may or may not know, lives in the woods. And I dress in brown fur so nobody can see me. I'm a man of the woods. And sometimes they let me stay here at Old Economy when I can't get back to my place in the woods, because I have to travel all over to check on who's naughty and who's nice. That's my job. I check on boys and girls to find out who was naughty and who was nice. All right? And I have a big book here. I'll hold it up. Hopefully you can see it. Okay? Now, since I see everybody is far away from me and we are socially distanced, I am going to take my mask off. Okay, if they were close to me, I'd leave the mask on, but now they're far away, we'll take the mask off. So I do check and see who's naughty and who's nice. Okay, and I keep a record in the book. Now, sometimes if somebody is naughty, I'll leave sticks like this in their front yard. You may think they just blew off a tree, but really they're there to let children know that they're on a naughty list, and it gives them a chance to behave themselves and be good, so you can get back onto the nice list. I see my hand is a little crooked here because I just got up. I was sound asleep. I was all over the, I'll tell you where I was last night. I had to go up at Titusville. I heard, I had a bad report about some people up in Titusville, some children, and I had to go and see if they were on the naughty or nice list, but I won't tell you if they are naughty or nice because that's protected by a confidentiality clause I have to sign. All right, so let's see who we have here. Let's see. I have some names here. Oh, I see. Oh, there's the Cole family. Now I see we have Savannah. Okay. Then we have Mason. And we have Sadie. And we have Sawyer. Right? Now, I happen to know that you live next door to a person that has a dog, and that dog's name is Tori. That's, do you? And I know that you have fish. That's the pet. You have fish. And I know that you are homeschooled. Yep, you're homeschooled. And I know that you like to go camping because I've seen you out there. And I know the two youngest girls are learning Irish dancing. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I know that you've all been working very hard this year to learn Spanish. So, how would you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Feliz Navidad. Okay. All right. Very, very good. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. Let me see where you're at in the book here, but I'm pretty sure that you should be on the nice list here. Let me see. I have to, let's see. There you are. 1, 2. I have a feather pen, see, I'm very old-fashioned. 3. Yep, you're all on the nice list. So, yes, you're all on the nice list, so you can tell your mother that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Okay? All right, you're all on the nice list. Now you... Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see who else we have. Let's see, we have Evie and Josie. Where are you at? There you are. Okay, you're down in the corner of my screen. And I want to know which one of you is taking care of Mercy. Who feeds Mercy? Is that your puppy? That's your puppy?
We both
okay.
We both do.
Oh, you both do? Okay. And who plays softball?
I
You play softball. Okay. And Josie does, I've seen Josie, I know this. She does gymnastics, right? You like to know, see, Belsnickel knows all what's going on. And Belsnickel also knows, I don't even have to look at my book for this one because I checked already, that you're both on the nice list. So that's very, very, very good. Okay. So you're on the nice list. Let's see who else we have here. Let's see. Coles, Kim Vasco. Oh, okay. Here we have 2 6.5-year-old twins. Uh-oh, I see them, they're smiling. That's right. Kendall. Now, Kendall, you don't live in Center Township, do you? Do you live in Center Township?
No.
You don't know. Well, no, you don't live in Center Town. That's good, because the Kendall that lives in Center Township is on the naughty list. Okay? Yeah, he's on the naughty list, but you're okay since you don't live in Center. Let's see what, and Chase, I understand that you just received your high green belt in karate, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's good, that's good. That's good. And Kendall does gymnastics. Well, you're very, very active, but I have to tell you, I do have to get my book out once again and check and see if you're on the naughty or nice list. Let's see. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good at all, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Let me cross-reference this. Oh, okay, there you, oh, you're both on the nice list. You're both on the nice list, that's very, very good. Okay. Let's see, who else we have here? Who else tonight? Belsnickel should have been checking these off. And let's see. Zilkowski. Cooper and Madeline. Cooper and Madeline, okay. Well, let me see. Let me see, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh. Cooper. Oh, no, that's not right. Cooper. Your last name's not Barrel, is it? No, your last name's not Barrel. I thought, maybe. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Cooper, you're on the nice list. Okay, let me see about Madeline. Well, wait a minute, let me see here. 3 years old, that's pretty tough to get on the naughty list. Well, oh, no. Oh, wait a minute, that's not you, that's somebody else. You're on the nice list. You're on the nice list, Madeline. Okay, now we have Frankie Batch. Is Frankie here? No,
Yes.
Frankie's.
Yes.
Is Frankie there? Okay,
Yes.
let me see here. Batch, Frankie, Batch. Let me see, Frankie. Okay. Frankie.
I don't think Frankie's there.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh. I have to go down my list of names here, because I have everybody's name on the book, naughty and nice. Let's see, Frankie. Let's see, that begins with an L. Yep, there you are. Frankie's on a nice list also. That's very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, let's see, who else didn't we get here? Let's see. Let's see who else we got. Oh my goodness sakes. I'll tell you what, Belsnickel's very busy. Let me show you the Belsnickel book here, on the inside here. How many of you have come and seen me at Old Economy? You have? Oh, that's very good. Well, you see it's all alphabetized. You can't see it very well, but I have 2 columns there, boys and girls. Then I have a naughty and nice where I can put a check mark beside everybody's name. That's how I keep track of who's naughty and nice, because I go all over the place looking for people that are naughty and nice, especially children. Okay. Anybody on here I haven't talked to yet? Raise your hand if I haven't talked to you yet. Okay. Oh. Tammy. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it says raise your hand. It says,
Oh, no. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's Stana and Costa. Let's see. Oh, my goodness.
Costa, yep.
Yeah, okay. I know from a fact that you've been very helpful with your mother lately. Stana has. And you're very independent, and you're really doing quite well. Since you can't go to school, you're doing very well at home. That's very good, because it's hard to do for a lot of kids. Okay, and I know that Costa, I've heard you, practicing your accordion. And I'll tell you, you're making good progress. And I also know something. I thought you were getting strong from holding the accordion, but it turns out you're getting muscles from working out with your dad.
Yeah.
That's very commendable. Very, very commendable. Let's see. I have a special spot for accordion players here in my book. Let's see, accordion players, yep, there you are. You're on a nice list. Let me see about your sister. I'm pretty sure she is because she's been really diligent about her schoolwork. Well, you're on a nice list also. That's very, very good. Once again, you can tell your mommy and daddy that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Will you do that for me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you do. You be sure and tell them that now. Okay, now see who else we have on here that I haven't talked to yet. My goodness sakes. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you what, I could mention what's going on up there in Titusville, but I'll tell you what, it's a sad story. But you folks in Titusville have to you have to behave yourself, especially Sarah. You still have a chance to get over on the nice list. So I'm expecting you the next time I check to be over on the nice list. All right? Yeah. Let's see, anybody else do we have, Miss Sarah?
Mr. John.
Oh, Mr. John? Oh, Mr. John, there you are. I don't see your picture, I just see Mr. John. And I know he's been on the nice list for a long, long time. That's very, very commendable. Okay, now Belsnickel is going to read you a story, and it's called The Crooked Little Christmas Tree. Okay? I'll read you a story since you're not here. Now, if you came here with a tour, we'd be able to sing songs and so forth, but I'll read you this story now. The Crooked Little Christmas Tree by Michael Cutting and Ron Boda. Once upon a time, there was a little tree growing in a field. From where he stood, he could see a sign that said, Brown's Christmas Tree Farm. He was sure he was a tree, but he had no idea what this Christmas thing was. Filled with curiosity, he'd ask every visitor to the field if they knew about Christmas. Well, one day a big gray goose came flying by. Miss Goose, what is Christmas? He asked. You're asking the wrong bird, said the goose. We fly south every time in this time of the year. And away she went. A few days later, a squirrel came along. Mr. Squirrel, what is Christmas? What is a Christmas tree? He asked hopefully. I can't help you, said the squirrel. We sleep through that time of the year. And the squirrel scampered away, and the tree was alone once again. Then, one very stormy night, a white dove landed on top of the tree. He pulled his softest branches together to protect the little bird. Oh, thank you, cried the dove. I'm too tired to fly any further, and I need a safe place to lay my eggs. Well, you're welcome to stay with me, answered the tree happily. For weeks and weeks, the tree struggled to keep his branches close together to protect the fragile eggs. By the time the baby birds finally hatched, he had worked so hard pulling his branches together that he had grown a big hump in his trunk. One day, the mother dove said it was time for her and her children to leave, but she promised to come back and visit in the spring. Is there anything I can do to repay your kindness? She asked. Can you tell me what a Christmas tree is? He asked. Little tree, Christmas is a very special time of the year, celebrated with very many traditions. One special tradition is when the families choose a tall, straight Christmas tree to cut down, bring into the house, and decorate it with shiny ornaments, said the dove. That sounds wonderful, the little tree said. It is, until the holiday is over, then the poor tree is thrown away. You are much better off where you are. By protecting my children and me, you have made yourself crooked, so now you are safe. As she waved goodbye, the little tree wondered if he agreed with her. Weeks passed. Fall turned to winter. Along with the snow came families searching the field for the perfect Christmas tree to take home. Every day, grown-ups and children stopped to look at the little tree, but everyone passed him by when they saw his hump. No matter how much he wished to be a Christmas tree, no one was willing to give him a chance. Well, the little tree was very lonely for a long time. Then one happy day, the dove returned with her children. "Mrs. Dove, I'd much rather be a Christmas tree for a few special days than be cold and alone all winter long," the tree said sadly as he wiggled his branches to make a soft nest for his bird friends. Well, that was nice of him to do that, wasn't it? The dove stayed with the tree all day long. When it was time to leave, Mrs. Dove said, "You deserve to have your wishes come true, little tree. We'll return and visit again soon." Well, summer came, and so did Farmer Brown. Now he brought men and tools and dug around the little tree's roots and lifted him out of the ground onto a wagon. The tree was a bit scared, but he was excited too. The farmer drove the wagon to a big house where a deep hole was waiting in the front yard. What's going to happen now? Well, they lifted the little tree out of the wagon and gently put him into the hole. There he stood all through the hot, sticky days of June, July, and August, and into the crisp, cool days of September, October, and November. He was confused about why he had been brought to this new place, and a little disappointed that his chance to be chosen as a Christmas tree was gone. But a family lived in a big house, and he wasn't as lonely as he used to be. He liked to hear the children talk as they walked past him on their way to school, and he liked to hear them giggle as they played and hid among his branches. And then guess what happened? One special December day, a magical thing happened. The family came out to the yard carrying boxes and bags overflowing with beautiful things. They hung his branches with strings of beads, colorful chains, and strands of tinsel. They decorated him from top to bottom with ornaments of every shape and size, from glittering glass bulbs to cheerful gingerbread men. The little tree stood tall and proud as he could. With all the ornaments and decorations on, nobody noticed he was a little crooked. The family gathered around the beautiful tree and began to sing a carol in a loud, happy voice. As they sang all together, their voices were joined by the cooing of a pretty white dove who had perched on the very tip of the tree. After singing many songs, the family stopped their singing, smiled at the tree, and returned to their house. Then the dove slipped down the tree and whispered, "Little tree, you gave me shelter when I was too tired to fly. You used your branches to protect me and my children, even though it made you a little crooked. You suffered through a long, lonely winter and were moved away from your home in the field. Yet you never lost hope." The dove continued, "Look at yourself. Look around you. You are beautiful, and you are in a beautiful place. Every year you will stand proudly in this yard and be loved by the people of this house. You are no longer a little crooked tree. You are a Christmas tree." With those words, she snuggled into her friend's branches as he stood proudly twinkling under the Christmas sky. The end. So, wasn't that a nice story? Never give up hope. Okay? And that's one of the things that children on the nice list, never give up hope no matter what's going on. Now, Belsnickel would like to suggest, thank you. Belsnickel would like to suggest that you would, since the museum is closed and nobody can really come and visit me, that maybe your parents would consider a donation to sort of help keep us open so that we can be here next year, if you would do that. And I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I encourage you, you're all on the right path. I'm sure you're all going to stay on the nice list. So stay on the nice list, and hopefully I can see you in person again next year. Bye. I'm going back to bed now.
Bye.
Bye.